On the streets of Kabul and across the country, security is tightened even further. The top US commander has warned his forces of possible reprisals following a week of anti-American rhetoric coming from the Afghan presidential palace.
The foreigners, NATO, the Americans have all come with the permission of the UN Security Council's mandate. They've started this war, but they didn't start it in the right place. They should be in the terrorists' bases. The bombs that exploded in Kabul and Khost didn't show the Taliban's power to the Americans. They were doing a service for America.
In just 1 week, President Karzai has accused the Americans and the Taliban of working in concert, suggested that his government could forcibly take back control of an American-run prison, and repeatedly ordered the US Special Forces to leave a dangerous province. This increasingly hostile position towards his American allies has infuriated politicians in the US. It's also angered many Afghan opposition politicians who have accused Karzai of making irresponsible comments to show the Afghan people that he is not in America's pocket.
We find it very unjustifiable and very harmful, even dangerous for the national interest, because putting the international community at the same level and page with the Taliban is something that no Afghan would like to hear from the Afghan president.
He wants to show to the Afghan population and also to the Afghan history. He's not a puppet, he's just a national figure, and that's why he tried to gain some ground there. In the meantime, he wants to use it as a tool to push his own political alliance.
Karzai's former spokesman witnessed many private meetings between the president and US generals and diplomats. He believes current relations are strained, to say the least.
It's a terrible situation we are in terms of our relations between the US and Afghanistan and the international force in Afghanistan. We have been in this situation before. Things have turned back to good. We hope that that's going to happen, but at the moment, the relations are very unhelpful, including the relations with the new Secretary of Defense, Jack Hagel. He's not going to forget that for a long time.
President Karzai doesn't want his legacy to be that of an American puppet president. The increasingly hostile relations between the two countries could see the US engaging less and less with the palace, leaving him as a lamed-up president until his term ends next April and a new president is elected. Sue Turton, Al Jazeera, Kabul.